Hello, everyone. The short presentation is about the Dick and Carey's instructional design model. There are many models for instructional design. The Dick and Carey model is the most influential one. The model is a procedural system including 10 major process components. In the model, all 10 components depend on each other for input and output. The entire system uses feedback to determine whether the final goal is met. The first component is to identify instructional goals. It is to measure a skill or knowledge that a learner will be expected to acquire. It helps design the objective of lesson. Next is to conduct instructional analysis. It is a stepwise analysis of what learners are doing, the gap of learned skills, knowledge and attitudes. For the component identify entry behaviors, it is to identify the learner's present skills, preference and attitude, as well as characteristics of instructional setting. Writing performance objectives is to describe the task or skills to be learned and to establish the standards or criteria, conditions that the task must be performed. Develop assessment instruments is to check learners' prerequisites for learning new skills, and progress in meeting the performance objectives, and to evaluate the learning process. Next is to develop instructional strategies and pre-instructional activities, presentation of information, learners' participation and follow-through activities. Develop and select instructional materials is use the previous blueprint to fully develop the instructional content and activities, then reuse existing materials whenever possible. The component design and conduct formative evaluation is to use field trials, small group instruction, interviews with prospective learners, and to identify areas for improvement. The component revise instruction is to use data from the two types of evaluations to examine the validity of the instructional material and revise as needed. The last design and conduct summative evaluation is to judge the worthiness of the program after all activities and the first classroom iterations with focus being on the outcome. The model is advantageous in effectively organizing content, analyzing and evaluating of instruction. It can provide stepwise process to the designer. The model can be applied for instructional design in hospital, school, organization and office. Smith and Reagan is another model similar to Dick and Carey in model elements to complete instructional design. Both are rooted in the learning theory work of Robert Gainey. However, the Smith and Reagan model has 3 components. They are analysis, strategy and evaluation. This is different from Dick and Carey model which has 10 components. Smith and Reagan model is advantageous in developing specific instructional strategies, encouraging learning advocacy and supporting alternative delivery system. We hope we can clarify the difference in detail between Dick and Carey model and Smith and Reagan model in the class. Thank you.